Hello guys, welcome to my first video. Today I'm starting a new SMP together with a couple of friends. This is called the 1STB SMP. And it's hosted on Hypixel. Right now some of my friends are on, such as Koklar420 and Glassyboy. We are going to play a bit of a fun style gaming inspired a bit by Hermitcraft and yeah, I believe this will be quite fun. So let's get cracking. For my first bit of adventure, I'm planning on finding a suitable place for a house. I'm looking for kind of a plains biome, as well as looking at a bit of a possibility at getting some spruce wood. I believe I can find a sort of taiga nearby. You can see a icy biome, and oh, there is a spruce tree. So I'm going to try and get a sapling, and once I've gotten that, I'll get back to you.
Okay, welcome back. It's been a little bit of time for me, but I believe not as much for you. I have found a suitable base. It's located very closely to the other people on the server, being over the hill from Mystical Show 5, and Solberg is over there, with Minecraft Gamer over there. So we're in quite a close proximity. I did gather a few starter materials, such as my iron armor, which I'm wearing right now, and I made a small automatic chicken farm, which gives me automatic food, so that doesn't have to be a problem. I decided to create a small spruce build in the entirety of the 7x7 blocks area. I used spruce pillars with stone walls with a grading from stone to andesite and gravel being the finer materials. This creates a worn and weathered look to the build. Later I'm going to create a bit of a bigger build, maybe in a trading alliance or something. But for now, I talked to Lenita while building the build. She helped me a little bit, and I showed her the rules of the shopping district that I created. You also see a diamond block that's placed for my plot, and in the future I hope to place some more. But here you can see the building getting finished, and I'll take 1 diamond for every second chicken. Okay, I'm back. I've just started editing, and I realized that about 3 hours of my footage has been deleted. This is not at all ideal. I've talked to quite a lot of people, got a lot of progress, and in general, I'm not quite happy with it. But there's not a lot I can do about it, but I can give you a slight tour of what I've done. I don't know if I've shown you this yet, but this is my storage system. You can see here I create gradients and a story like you see here. It's created materials gathered from the mine, and you can see kind of where I walk in most of the time. I've sorted my stuff, gotten a lot of diamonds. I did I did kind of lose all the footage of that mining trip. A lot of other people have gotten a lot farther. I've even expanded the rail system. I think I showed that in a short video of a clip, but all the sounds that got corrupted, I believe, other than a slight montage of me creating my shop, it all have gotten deleted. So yeah, it's quite a setback. I had my video ready, but I am going to find a way. This diamond armor, by the way, I did not gather myself. It's a gift from Kuklar or Emre. It was quite nice of him to give it to me, but I am kind of considering just keeping to my iron gear, as I do enjoy the mid game and being a bit more squishy than the diamond gear. I do believe he's planning on giving some netherite, but I don't know if I'll accept that either. I'll maybe accept it, but I like kind of the feel of iron armor. I have also designed a short railway system that I'll show you in another clip that I hope we can build and serve in the next episode. And yeah, so I'll see you then. Okay, guys, so I am back with in my creative world on my school PC. This is my redstone build that I've created. It's a rail cart separation system, sending a rail cart from one track to another, and then all the way back. It didn't take too long, maybe about 4 or 5 hours, so not too long for a redstone build. I can say I've spent a lot more time on these things previously. I mean, like a week on this single build, so I'm quite happy with this. To show it in its works, you can see now it's tuned to track 6. If I go into it, step into it, I'll be taken straight to track 6. You may not believe that it works every time, so you see here I can use the return tracks. It took a lot of time, maybe more than half of it was the return tracks. I get taken back. What do I want to go to now? Let's say I want to go to number 2. You have to not click too quickly, as that may mess up the system. Now I am set to go to number 2. That should be the second one over there. And what do you know? Straight for it. So yeah, this system, as I said, took quite a lot of time, but I hope we can build it on the server in the next episode. And I think it'll be quite fun. Okay, I've thought about how I want to proceed, since I'm in the middle of collecting materials for my future base. You can see here I've spent quite a while doing it. But then I realized my base looks kind of bare with all of the trees being removed. So instead of planting just new ones, I think the basic Minecraft ones looks quite boring, and I thought, let's create some custom trees, and why not do that on camera? So I'll take some oak fences, I'll take some spruce fences, why not? Have some iron, create a pair of shears. I want at least birch and oak, and maybe a little bit of spruce. You can see here how I do that. Just gather all of the leaves. Doesn't have to be all. I'll get a chunk taken care of later. So now I have those, and I want those. You can see the shears are used up quite quickly. I'm currently in a call with Håvard and Emre, but we're not talking right now as they're recording stuff for their videos. Okay, my plan now is to kind of start off with a simple spruce tree. I guess I'll go over here. I think it's, or oh, I could go here, like in between here. I think we need a little bit of foliage. So I want to go there, and another one up, maybe one to the side, and one up there. There, that looks like a nice little trunk. I'll add a bit of foliage. I try to keep it in a pattern to create this custom tree. Not everything needs to be covered. That's really not a problem at all. And if I just add that one, I think that looks like a quite nice little custom tree. like right now it looks quite weird, as it is kind of lonely. It's not super tall. I'm going to add a bit of taller ones, a couple of those. And but when there's a lot of them around, they kind of they create a vibe. And I have no problem with them. I've used them in other worlds, and they just look cool. So you can see here, I create another one. Just this one a little bit taller. I take birch leaves actually for this one. I mean, what leaves I choose, it's kind of random every time. I like those chunks a little bit better, but beggars can't be choosers. So see here, I just cover it up a bit, maybe one here. The nice thing about the leaves is that they don't stick to the trunks to create kind of those pillars between. So, and there you have a tree. Still looks kind of weird, but it looks kind of more normal when they're together. So, the, I'm not sure if sure about the spruce or the those leaves. Or I like the leaves, so maybe I'll have to create. Okay, I think this is something I have to do. I'll just I can break that one. Go in here, destroy the walls or the fences. Take my direct ones. Look at that. How much better. And the reason I'm building these trees, by the way, other than getting some foliage, it's just that they look quite nice. This will be a bit of a straighter one. You see, here we go. Try not to keep it too uniform. That's a bit too uniform for me, so I'll add a third one over here. Four. Then we get a couple of those, and okay, I like that. Maybe a bit there and here. That's nice. So yeah, I'll just try to pretty up the place, maybe add a bit of a path over here to the station. This will probably get switched out for a new station once we get cacti. As currently we don't have it, but Wandering Trader will probably bring it, or if I get too desperate, I'll just go to a desert, as I know there's one like 5,000 blocks that way. That's quite a way to go, with me running at just over 3 blocks a second. So yeah, nice foliage, pretty to place up. What can one not love about it? Okay, I'm back. You can see here, I've been working quite a bit of in prettying up the place. I've added this custom river. You can see here. It goes down. It's all not complete, but it looks a lot more finished. You can see here I used budding amethyst as sort of a small flower. I'm hoping of getting a bit of allium to move pretty up the place. I've just got a lot of flowers. You can see here more trees, different kinds. I thought it was kind of nice to have higher flower beds, but I'm kind of thinking about getting some warped stems and stuff. As I like that, but I have not been to the Nether yet. That might seem weird as I have Netherite, but I got it from Emre, so I might go there, use my shares, and once I've done that, I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm back. You can see here I replaced kind of a bit of it. I've kind of gone a little bit heavy, so I might remove a bit of it, but I do like the way it looks, kind of just removing a bit. You can see here the area looks like someone's taking care of it. It looked like a garden. I might work a bit more on the area behind here, like around here. But I'm starting to kind of feel finished with my starter area and ready to move on to a actual home, a base. I was planning on putting it over here, over the river. I might not go as heavily as I planned in my creative world, but this kind of area for that. Just have to kind of fill in these holes and stuff. Fill that in. Get a base over there. Put kind of a tree line. The reason I want that, kind of a small forest. If I do that, this area kind of feels separated. Get a line of trees, custom trees, kind of a little bit heavier like this. You can see here it creates its own vibe. I quite like it. I look forward to getting an actual station here with cacti. I get a storage system over there, not just for my ores. I might just move out of this one at that point. But I am liking the vibe of it. It kind of doesn't look as bare anymore, and it looks more like a home. So I might show some people it, probably. I'll see who's online. At the moment, Eirik, Eirik and Håvard is on. But let's see. Okay, on our way to meet Mystical Show 5. I think it's somewhere in this base or somewhere. I'm going to show him my base. I hope he'll probably enjoy it. I don't know. Hopefully he'll be impressed. Let's go see. I don't see him down here. By the way, look. Beautiful flesher hut he created. Knock knock, anyone home?
No,
No, what are you doing?
at the moment I was cleaning up my inventory, but now that it is clean, I don't really have anything to do.
Follow me, good
So
sir.
there must be a reason you're here.
Oh yeah? I'm planning on showing you my base. I've made a few upgrades. Just put the cart in the chest. I
Yeah,
just have to
one
make a few
second. There
fixes.
we go.
Just
Okay, so I can see a few changes. If I'm not mistaken, there's no new building. I can see Tia's in the background. I see I've given up fixing the plates after me.
yeah. I've kind
We
of
have
thrown something together. I decided to go quite heavy with the plants, but and the greenery. I decided to put a
yeah,
rock here. You can see my bridge. This is all custom. You see the river here. Goes upstream,
yeah.
downstream, all the way to the lake over there. It also
Wait,
gives me
wait, wait. Come on, man. You used the bird poop on the trees? Come on.
Diorite's quite nice when you kind of make it seem like a birch tree instead of
Diorite is bird poop.
okay. You see here, this is my old chicken shack. It's still ongoing, creating chicken all the time. We got my
Yeah,
mining
but
storage
you
system.
still haven't upgraded the golden carrots, I see.
No, I'm currently using some beef that I definitely did not steal. You know,
Have there been some lag in Tia's chests again?
yeah. Sadly, the server is always laggy. You know how it is.
Yeah, I think you just have that effect on it that items lag out of everyone's chest when you're on.
Yeah, it's always laggy. I went to Tobias once. It's just totally lagged out. All of his chest got ripped out of all their seeds. Just totally random stuff. So, you like my trees? Those took a while to build. They're
Mm,
also,
I like trees. I don't like the leaf-covered bird poop.
hey, I mean, they're kind of fun. You can parkour a bit in them. I almost always just jump around well, instead of actually doing productive stuff.
Yeah, I can
I
see
had a world where I
how it is
only did
satisfying.
kind of stuff like this. I actually went to the Nether for the first time in order to get this warped
Wow,
stems
I'm
and
proud of
warped
you.
roots. I think that turned out quite nice. I also gathered some items so I can create more without going to the Nether. I think
Yeah.
it just speaks for itself. I mean, heavy on the greenery, yes, but it creates a vibe. It feels finished. The base, it's kind of a finished product that I can be happy with before I go work on my final base.
I haven't built much bigger, but I like to build tall and stuff.
Yeah, I
So
kind of
my
enjoy
house
having
is
the
about
tree line cover the skies, and just having the trees it separates the area. So if I'm strategic with the way I'm building, I think I can create it so that my base and this area will have its own kind of vibe, being quite separated from the other areas. You can see here how I've used this kind of dense forest in order to create a separation. So even though my base is going to be right over here, like maybe 20 blocks away, I hope I can kind of disguise it so it seems a lot longer and that you always have to use the full path. That's at least my plan. So
yeah. That sounds good. I have to get back to some trading and stuff. I may go and mine some ancient debris, but bye.
hello, this is Eric from the future. Not everything has gone to the plan in this episode. A lot of footage was deleted, and it was quite heart wrenching the moments when I went through it. Every single file was just a shadow of what they were meant to be, and really disappointing. But I think we persevered. We filmed a lot of new footage. The new recordings look like I'm quite happy with them, all of them. We talked to people, we got the episode done, and we got all the progress, just not all of it shown in the order it was meant to be. You can see there's a little sneak peek to the next episode. You can see the last couple of recordings. You might understand what it is based on that thing from my creative world, or one of them. I've created a new one in the future. A lot happened here with that. And I have a lot of new plans for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's not the highest quality, but what can you expect from my first episode? And anyway, I look forward to seeing how the video does. But for now, thanks for watching.